Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have something pretty cool for you guys. I will be doing a review of these two Midwest Industries free float rails that I have here. These in particular are the Combat series of rails that they carry. This one is the Combat T series, and this one is just the Combat series Mlok quad rail, Picatinny rail. You get the point. So I'll go over the specs of both of these, and hopefully if you're looking to, throw one of these on a build that you're working on, this video will help answer some of the questions you may have. So stay tuned. But before I continue, if you like what you see, please comment, like, and subscribe. It would really help out the channel a lot. You don't have to, but if you want to, I'd appreciate it. So let's get down to it. Let's get started with the Combat T-Series rail right here. This rail by far is one of my most favorite rails that I've ever had. Honestly, it's a good looking rail. It works really good. It's really rugged. It is a free floating rail, so accuracy with these guys is definitely there. However, one is heavier than the other, as you can tell. So it's really going to come down to you and what you want to do with your build. So let's get down to it. This quad rail right here, I've had it on two different builds already, kind of just been switching things around. And recently I had thrown this on a recce / SPR build that I've kind of been working on the last few months. And I really liked it a lot, I like the looks of it and everything. But again, if you've seen that video, I talk about, people that complain about weight and stuff just need to work out more and lift weights. Well, true, but I came to find that the lighter a rifle is, the quicker it is to maneuver and whatnot. So I am going to be switching to this Mlok rail here pretty soon. So before I paint it, I want to do a video on it so you guys can see how it looks coming out of the box. So yeah. So some of the features that this guy comes with right here is obviously it comes with QD mounting points right here on both sides. It does come with anti-rotational tabs right here. So once you mate this to the upper receiver, these tabs here will keep it from rotating. The way that it secures onto the upper is with obviously the barrel nut, but this is the barrel nut that it comes with. They both come with this barrel nut. You can use both of these on this barrel nut right here. So pretty much you thread this and torque it onto the upper receiver to hold your barrel in place. And then what you do is you pretty much just slide the rail over. Now once you have the rail over this guy, the way it holds in place is with this little piece right here. This little piece, you drop it right down here. I believe it's like this. And if you see this little tip right here goes right in this little trench, so it keeps it from going forward or back. And once you torque this down, if you see the texture on this guy, it'll keep the rail from moving around. I would like to say that I recently saw a video of a guy saying that using this rail here and the original barrel nut that he got it with, after thousands of rounds, it did become loose and it would kind of rotate around a little bit. So one quick fix that he found was he reached out to Midwest Industries and they sent him a new barrel nut that's a little bit thicker than the barrel nut that this guy comes with. So, if that happens to you, I guess that's one thing you can do. Midwest Industries does have pretty good customer service. I've talked to them a few times for different things, and they've always been very helpful and very fast. So they definitely stand behind the products, man. Let me tell you guys that. So once you drop the little piece in there, obviously throw the screws in there, torque it down to spec. By the way, all Midwest Industries products come with instructions, so there you have it. So yeah, this rail is pretty legit, man. It's held up pretty well. It is a one-piece rail, like I mentioned, and it is free floating. No part of the rail touches the barrel whatsoever. It only touches the barrel nut, so and that's true for both of these, just so you know. But yeah, as you can tell, I've already had this on other builds. That's why it's painted, like I mentioned. So yeah, this right here would be, I would say, would be the poor man's Bridge 2 rail. You know, the Daniel Defense rail is obviously a little better than this one. You know, it's proven. But this one, for the price of what you pay for that one, you could buy the rail and some more accessories to throw on the rail or other things. So keep that in mind. So these rails here are made out of 6061 aluminum. You know, they're both made in the USA. It says in the box that they're made for rugged use. So these will hold up to any kind of punishment that you put them through. So it's good to know. These are both 14 inches long. So if you're looking to get a 14-inch rail, these look pretty good. Now I think I pretty much covered everything that has to do with this guy. Obviously this one's going to be heavier, the Combat T series one. There is a little bit of weight savings down here. As you can tell, they drilled out holes down here at the bottom Picatinny, so it kind of helps with weight savings, but it won't really help a whole lot. So yeah, let's move on to the Mlok rail here. Again, this is the Combat rail. That's all it says, just a Combat rail, but it is an Mlok rail. Obviously this one's going to be a lot lighter. Definitely gonna make your build a lot more maneuverable, so that's pretty cool. It does have Mlok sections all around. It has them right here on the side, right down here, some more down here, so it's all around. It's pretty cool. This rail doesn't come with any of these Mlok attachments that I put on here. I've added these recently because, like I said, I'm gonna paint this rail, so that's why it's there. But it pretty much goes on to the upper receiver the same way this guy does. Has the same kind of mounting point right there. Uses the same hardware, so it's pretty cool. This rail here is a lot lighter than this guy up here, just so you know. So if you're looking to build a light rifle, this one will come in handy for sure. The top is solid Picatinny, so you know that's pretty cool. And yeah, it does also have QD mounting points on both sides. However, I kind of added this one right here. This is a Magpul QD mount. I've moved it a little bit forward, so that's pretty cool. One thing to mention though on this rail, that if you are mounting things like this hand stop right here, you have to be mindful of where you mount it, because where I was going to mount it initially, it did touch the gas block, so I had to move it forward a little bit. But in that, you know, be mindful, it is a little bit thinner. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you liked the video.